Today we're going to be talking about the differences between new construction and resale here in the Raleigh-Durham area, so stick around.
All right, so first we're going to start with some pros and cons of new construction versus resale, and then we're going to talk some numbers as far as like what does inventory look like for resale versus new construction, what's the price points look like between the two. So as far as pros with new construction, I would say one of the biggest ones is the fact there's a warranty attached to your house. So most builders are going to offer at least a 1-year warranty, which is pretty much an all-inclusive warranty. Some builders are going to offer a tiered warranty, so you might get like a 2-year warranty that covers different mechanical parts of your house, maybe the electrical, maybe the plumbing, basically anything behind the walls. And then other builders are also going to offer a 10-year structural warranty. So there's a lot of peace of mind that comes with that you don't necessarily get on the resale side.
For sure, for sure. And then in addition to that, one really appealing thing for people is the lack of a due diligence deposit.
Yep.
In North Carolina, when you're buying a resale property, our standard contracts include something called a due diligence deposit, which is given directly to the seller of a home. Yep. It's not refundable for any circumstance.
Yep.
If you back out as the buyer, you know, financing goes badly, inspections go poorly, you know. And with how competitive the market is, that due diligence deposit can really get expensive.
It can get really high.
$10,000. $20,000. You know, it could be really high. So to not have to have that risk in a new construction is really appealing for a lot of people.
Now with new construction, there is the builder deposit, which is going to kind of function in a similar fashion to a due diligence deposit in the fact that it's mostly non-refundable. However, with new construction, you have that warranty, which makes that builder deposit significantly less risky.
Yeah.
Another thing we're seeing is it's just less competitive with new construction. So you can walk into a neighborhood, you can get a lot and a floor plan that fits your needs well for the most part. Yeah. And we've done this year, it's actually really surprising. So we've done about 30% of our buyers have been new construction this year, which is significantly higher than last year. Last year was about 8%. And a lot of that is due to the lack of competitiveness with new construction. You can essentially get something that fits your needs really well. Whereas on the resale side, you might be waiting months for something to hit the market that fits your needs. And so it's the less competitive aspect of new construction has really made it a more favorable option, I think, this year.
For sure. The last pro with new construction is having a say in selections and maybe how things look in the house. It's not always true, because sometimes you come into a new construction and they've already started the process of the house, they've ordered things, and you don't get a say in
And some
colors.
builders, like Lennar, they don't even allow it.
Yeah, they don't allow it at all, but some do. And so if you know, like, oh, it'd be really fun and cool to be able to pick out like my flooring colors, my granite countertop color, and my cabinet style, things like that. Like, that is really appealing in new construction for a lot of people. Yeah,
absolutely. So moving on to resale. So the way I'm kind of functioning with this is the pros for one are kind of like the cons of the other. Yeah. And so that's kind of, there's not like a list of cons we're going to give, but the pros of resale, mainly larger lots. With resale, you tend to get a significantly larger lot. Now, it can vary per se, but for the most part, your lot is going to be significantly larger with the resale.
For sure. Zach liked to make fun of me last time I said this, but I always say the newer the house, the smaller the lot. That's typically going to be the case. I'm going to have evidence of myself.
That's the only time I've ever heard you say that.
Now you're saying it again. It was a couple weeks ago. I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to show it to you later. Anyway, that does tend to be the case. You know, like land is fewer and far between to get, and so when developers get it, they kind of develop all of it as much as they can, and it's expensive, so you don't get as much of lot sizes. And as you can tell by how heavy our squinting is in this video, there are no trees in new developments.
So that's pro for resale number 2.
Pro for resale. A lot more shade and trees. The trees, there's like little decorative trees in neighborhoods like this, but they're going to take 20 or 30 years to produce any shade for anybody.
So if you want a larger lot, if you want trees in your neighborhood, resale is going to be a much better path. And another thing I'm going to add, I think in general, resale homes tend to have a little more character, at least on the exterior, than new construction does.
For sure, for sure. Sometimes you walk into new construction, you're gonna absolutely love the floor plan, the openness, the newness, the modernness to it. And then you go on the outside and it can be a little lackluster. It can be a little boxy. It doesn't quite have the charm that some of the...
All right, so as far as numbers go, and so just for clarity's sake, these numbers are coming from Durham County, which is where Durham is, Wake County, which is where Raleigh, Holly Springs, Apex, Cary, all those cities are located, and then Orange County, which is Chapel Hill and Hillsborough. So that's where we're pulling this from. There's other counties that are technically part of the triangle, but we pulled those out for this video. But when it comes to inventory of new construction homes, there's just over 1,000 available new construction options in those counties in the triangle. If you're looking at resale, it's just over 1,300. So they're pretty neck and neck, which honestly was surprising to me when I pulled that up.
Super surprising, because when we show houses, it feels like there's not as much new construction. Like, you know, normally it's not there. And when we were kind of thinking through, okay, why does it feel like that? I think it's because the majority of the new construction is going to be in Wake County, and it's going to be on the further east side of Wake County, kind of farther away from the rest of the triangle. And so those are areas that we don't commonly have people looking to move to, places like Angier, Willow Springs, Zebulon. You know, they're just kind of far from the heart of the triangle. So a lot of the new construction is happening out there. That's not to say there isn't new construction happening in Raleigh, in Durham. There is. It's just not at those high of numbers.
Yeah, but I think those numbers being neck and neck is a testament for why new construction is popular this year, because resale inventory is so low. Folks are having to go to new construction to find options. So that's one. And then the price point between new construction and resale is actually pretty close as well. So if you look in those same 3 counties, resale is in the low fives, excuse me. New construction's in the mid fives. So once again, really close.
Yeah, and in general, it feels like resale is less expensive in a way than new construction typically. So those numbers are a little surprising too, but we have to keep in mind that all of this data is pulling in both townhomes and single family homes. And so a good majority, nearly half of the new construction homes right now are townhomes, whereas resale, it's gonna be way less than that. So you are probably still gonna get more square footage and bigger lot size for your money on the resale market, but you don't have all the brand new shiny appliances, new HVAC, new roof. You know, there's definitely some serious pros to new construction.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day though, if you want trees, you want space, resale is the route to go. I think you're just, with this market, you're gonna have to wait a little longer to find what you're looking for. I think if you want the shiny new construction is the route to go. And if you want to avoid competition right now, new construction is the route to go. And so, avoiding competition, new construction, trees, go resell. That would be my advice. So
to put it really simply in 4 words.
But anyway, I'm Zach. This is my beautiful wife, Cindy. We're a couple of real estate agents in the area. If you're looking to buy or sell, we'd love to be your real estate resource of choice. Feel free to reach out at the contact info below, and you can also find us on Instagram.
Yep, we'd love to have you follow along with our local adventures and more tips and tricks and things about the area on Instagram. You can find us at The Honeycutt Realtors, and we'd love to have you follow along.
Yep, we'll see y'all next time.